Alright guys, we are going to clean this section right here, okay? These are all Takara Tomy Jurassic World figures. I'm gonna take every single figure out and show you guys. Alright guys, so let's begin. Okay, so basically Takara Tomy is a company from Japan. I mean, Tomy is a very famous company and they actually had the license of Jurassic World, and I mean had, because they didn't produce any Chaos Theory figures, and for Jurassic World Dominion they only had some. So I think they have lost the license, or they decided not to renew the license of Jurassic World. So I'm not sure. So let's have a look. This is basically every single Jurassic World figure from Takara Tomy. Yes, this is a Brachiosaurus. If I'm not wrong, this is actually from Jurassic World Dominion. Yep, it's a pretty new one, as you can see. Pretty cool one. The sculpt is actually very movie accurate. This one is basically the Mosasaurus. As you can see, this is very movie accurate as well. They basically took the 3D model from the movie and they created this. This is blue. There are a couple of blues. Okay, I have one with a missing tail, which is quite sad. So I'm just gonna put every single figure right over here. We're trying to display them as neatly as possible. This one, if I'm not wrong, it could be Charlie. It could be Charlie. I'm not exactly sure. So every single figure, as you can see, they have like plenty of articulation. I'll try to show you as many as possible later on. This one, it's a very cool one. It's basically the first Dilophosaurus of Takara Tomy. This is actually from this set, the 30th anniversary set. I actually got this 2 set because I feel that this box is really beautiful. So I want to keep like one box in its original packaging. I actually displayed it like right on top of the shelf. So it's pretty cool. I like this one. So this is basically the Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus. Okay, every single figure is able to stand, but you have to like balance it like really well. Okay, now we take a look at this one. This one is basically Jurassic World Dominion, Dimetrodon. I mean, if you guys can remember, Dimetrodon was actually in the cave. This one, it's the 30th anniversary Jurassic Park Velociraptor. You can see there's a brown raptor, which is, I mean, basically like the raptor in Jurassic Park. Now, Pseudoceratops, if you guys can remember, this was actually from Battle at Big Rock. Not too sure whether you guys can remember that. So let's try to put all the herbivores on one side and the carnivores and the prehistoric animals possibly in the middle. Okay, let's try our best. Stegosaurus, this is actually from the very first wave. Okay, all the way, I think this is like all the way back in like 2018. So these figures are pretty old, relatively old. Spinosaurus, which is a slightly newer figure. I mean, I wouldn't say a newer figure. It was also from, I mean, Triceratops was basically the ceratopsian that saved Owen from the flowing lava, if you guys remember. So that is also from like 2018. Mosasaurus right over here. This is a beautiful one. I mean, this one basically follows the dual attack of Mosasaurus, if you guys can remember that. Okay. Next, we have a T-Rex. There are just way too many T-Rex. If I'm not wrong, this is also one of the variations. We have every single one of them, to be honest. Okay, here's another one. This one, it's a new one, basically from Jurassic World Dominion. So this pose is kind of cool. It's basically the T-Rex like roaring, kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, this is okay. Let me just get my wet wipe. It's a little bit sticky, a little bit dusty, because I haven't seen these figures for like at least a couple of months at least. Okay, so I mean, the whole point of this channel on Jurassic Den is for me to clean my figures and also to show you guys. Okay, and this is another one. This one is a red one, which is from you know, the 30th anniversary set. If you guys can remember the classic T-Rex, the red Rex, this is basically trying to follow the color scheme. Very cool. I like this. To be honest, I prefer the neutral pose as compared to this one. This one looks a little bit too intentional to me. Okay, now we take a look at the okay, this one is actually an Indominus Rex. Yep, the color actually looks like Allosaurus, but it is actually an Indominus Rex, and we have two color variants. This was the very first one. Oops, not this. This is a Parasaurolophus. Okay, so this one is the very first one. The very first was it 2015? I think this was from 2015. I can't remember, but yeah, I think so. Oh my goodness, what are you doing then? Okay, you're supposed to put all the carnivores on one side, and you've totally forgotten. Yep, apologies guys, I'm not getting any younger. Sometimes I can be a little bit forgetful. So just put this on right here. Okay, so Indominus Rex, this is basically a new color variant. It's kind of nice, but the color variant actually makes it look a little bit like an Allosaurus. If you guys can remember the Allosaurus, I'm trying to find it. Where is my Allosaurus? I mean, the box is right here. Do we even have an Allosaurus? We're supposed to have an Allosaurus. Okay, this is definitely not the Allosaurus. Okay, this is the Indominus Rex with a blue color variant. Kind of nice, kind of nice. Okay, next we take a look at blue. This is a complete blue without a missing tail. Yeah, we have one with a missing tail, but you can see this color scheme is actually different. I do have a spare one, but still in its box, so I didn't unbox that. Okay, next we take a look at Bumpy. So I think this is from Camp Cretaceous, or don't even know. Okay, so this is basically Bumpy. Okay, next we take a look at this one, which is a Dimorphodon. Pretty cool. I love what I've done over here, like some patterns on the wings to make it look, you know, beautiful. Okay, I would prefer the patterns to be on top. I think that would look even cooler, but of course I feel that it wouldn't make so much sense. This is the Tyrannosaurus. I mean, Tyrannosaurus is definitely from Jurassic World Dominion. You can actually use it to, like, you know, if it's hard to balance, you can actually support it using the two claws and two hands. Tyrannosaurus. The color scheme, I would say that it's quite bland because you would prefer the colors to be slightly darker in tone, which will be way nicer. And of course, the Giganotosaurus, which is from Jurassic World Dominion as well. So it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad that we are not getting Takara Tomy Chaos Theory. It's pretty sad because, yeah, I somehow feel they might not have renewed the license, or I'm not too sure. Could they have lost the license? Not exactly sure. Baryonyx, we have two of them, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, two of them, but I didn't put it right here. Yeah, so okay, let me just try to balance it. Okay, I found the Allosaurus. It was camouflaged. So this is the Allosaurus. So this is basically the Battle at Big Rock Allosaurus. Beautiful figure. I mean, if you take a look at the face, the sculpt, the detailing is just beautiful. Is what you can find from Takara Tomy figures. Baryonyx, really beautiful as well. Seems like we're running out of space for the carnivores, as you can see. And this set right here, basically, it's the Jurassic World set, and you are able to find like the Indoraptor, Blue, and the Allosaurus. I feel this entire box looks very, very cool. Looks very beautiful, which is why you know, I didn't unbox it. And I bought two boxes. Yeah, I'm thinking of selling it away, maybe, you know, in future, but I'm not too sure. I don't feel like I should sell it. I'm just displaying it. Yeah, and the box is a little bit dusty, so I'm just cleaning it with a wet wipe and drying it with a dry tissue. This is what I normally do. Okay, next we have this set right over here. This was the very first set, which is also very beautiful. So you have to clean your figures occasionally. I try to clean them, you know. So what I do on Jurassic Den is that I try to clean one shelf, one section, at least one section per week, you know, so that I can make content for you guys as well as I can clean the figures. Now we take a look at Velociraptors. Okay, this one is pretty kind of like sticky and stuff like that. So this is actually a Velociraptor. Okay, wait a minute, we need to get all the four Velociraptors for me to actually tell which is which. This one is easily recognizable. This is basically Tiger. Okay, Tiger. This is Tiger. This one, wait a minute guys, I need to get the other one. Okay, this is Ghost. This is definitely Ghost. I mean, if you do not know this is Ghost, I do not know what to say. Okay, so which one is red, which one is Panthera? This is going to be tough. Wow. I think this is red, because red is supposed to have some patterns and Panthera is kind of like plain, but you know, the right color for Panthera should be slightly yellowish. So let's just put this one right here. Okay, next we take a look at Stygimoloch, which is from Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Okay, remember the scene where the Stygimoloch actually just pounces, not pounces, just like rampaging the wall and broke free, you know, because Owen was smart. And this is a Quetzalcoatlus from Jurassic World Dominion, obviously. You know, there was a huge Quetzalcoatlus just swooping down and just landing on the top of a plane. Very cool scene. I love that scene. And the Parasaurolophus, this color is slightly disappointing, I would say, because it's basically the first dinosaur you saw in Jurassic World Dominion, which is the Parasaurolophus, which was captured by Owen. So it's a pretty cool one. I feel the colors should be darker, but still, fantastic figure. Okay, now we take a look at this. This is probably Beta, I think. Yep, Beta, baby blue. I mean, not baby blue. Blue's baby, not baby blue. Okay, and this one, yeah, we have two of them. We didn't get two on purpose. I think it came in two different sets, so we have no choice but to get it. This was the very first T-Rex. You can see the color looks kind of like classic, I would say. Okay, classic figure. All right, just give me a second. Oh my goodness, every figure is falling down. Okay, Spinosaurus. Okay, I mean, for all of you guys who are huge fan, this is basically following the color scheme of the very first Jurassic World Spinosaurus from Mattel, which is the extreme chomping Spinosaurus, and to get a miniature of it is just incredible. I mean, just take a look at the detailing on this figure. It's beautiful. I mean, it will look even more beautiful if it doesn't have any of these joints. But I know why they have to create this joint. Is basically for articulation. And just imagine if the arms are like this, which is great. The legs with articulation, I think this is fine. And if the tail doesn't have these two ball bearings, like ball joints, that would be fantastic. And if the jaw does not have this, it will look so cool. But this is what is so cool about, you know, Takara Tomy figures. It basically looks very nice. And this is basically Carnotaurus, not Toro. I almost said Toro. This is basically the Carnotaurus from Dominion. You know, the black market in Malta. This was the Carnotaurus, and it's easily recognizable. It has a broken horn, which is cool, and a tiny little arms. Yep, Carnotaurus has shorter arms than a T-Rex. Can you imagine that? Yep. I always make fun of Carnotaurus. And this is Carnotaurus Toro. Yep, it has a scar right here. This is basically from Camp Cretaceous. Nice. I like what they have done here. They did not just, you know, paint over the scar. They actually created a new sculpt, which is awesome. Okay, this one is the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom Carnotaurus. This is not based on the movie 3D model. They basically use an anime, which is the Animal Adventure sculpt, to create this. So it is the old Carnotaurus from Takara Tomy. Yep, which is not good. I mean, later on they improved and they used an actual 3D model, the 3D file from Jurassic World, to create this. Okay, here we have a Pteranodon. I think we should have like two Pteranodons. Yes, I'm right. So this is the very first one. So this is basically following the Rorivore. And you can see it has like two joints. Very cool. This one doesn't. This one is like a baby Pteranodon or something like that. Okay, I like this one more because of the articulation. Okay, this one is the baby Pteranodon. I beg your pardon. Okay, not exactly baby, just a smaller size Pteranodon. You can see the veins. Very nice detailing done. It's beautiful. Raptor. This is a very nice one, but I'm kind of disappointed they actually created a small figure. I mean, if you take a look at this, they are supposed to be almost the same size. I know one is bigger, one is slightly smaller, but this is just way too small, I feel. Or is it? supposed to be, I mean, is this size correct? I would prefer it to be bigger, to be honest. And here we have, this is blue. It's a nice blue, but this figure, I have issues with it. It can't stand. Okay, this part is looking a bit too empty, so let's just put more figures over there. This is a new one, a new set, a very nice one. I like how they have painted the top, you know, with some highlights of blue. So it looks very cool. Looks very, very cool. So you have a couple of blues. You have the light gray blue, which is the very first one. You also have the dark gray blue, you know, which I have a missing part of the tail. And this is like the bluish blue. This is a nice one. And this is a different sculpt. Okay, I have another one right here. Okay, this one is the one, oh, I actually unboxed it. So this is the one with the intact tail. That is nice. Okay. Oops. You can see the figures doesn't really stand very well. We're gonna have a hard time putting them back. And this is baby Bumpy. Super adorable. Does the hit move? I think so, but I don't want to try to force it. And we have, I think this is baby blue. That is definitely beta. This is blue when blue was young. I think so. I'm not exactly sure. And we have Owen, the one and only human figure in Takara Tomy, the one and only one. Okay, so Owen has got to be the center of the attention. Yeah, I'm very excited about a new Jurassic World movie, which they say could be known as Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm not exactly sure, but could be. Okay, let's do a comparison of the Mosasaurus. So you can see we have two color variants. I mean, the color variant is just very slight. This has a bit of a greenish tone. The sculpt is exactly the same. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you which one I like more because they are more or less the same. And our last figure of the day is actually this one. I don't even remember which set this is actually from. Seriously, I can't remember. Okay, so plenty of figures. And so this is basically every single Takara Tomy Jurassic World dinosaur figure you can find. Okay, I don't think I've missed anyone. If there's a new one, I'll definitely get it because I'm quite a huge fan of it. So yeah, let me know down below. I mean, last week I made a video of, last Sunday I made a video of the Hamlin collection. So yeah, I know that you guys like Jurassic World figures more, so I'll try to feature more Jurassic World figures. Next, I'll probably clean these two rows. This is gonna be tedious. It's gonna be extremely tedious. But I'm gonna try, and I'll probably bring some of the figures and put them in my mini shelves because I have space in my mini shelves, and you can see that the human figures it's running out of space a little bit, so we definitely need to get some of them out. Yeah. I'm getting new Fierce Changes, by the way, and there should be a new video on Den Surprise very soon, and I'll be showing you guys full collection of Fierce Changes on Jurassic Den. So make sure you subscribe to Jurassic Den. This is a relatively new channel. I mean, I don't really upload to this very often. Yeah, this channel is basically, you know, a channel for me to upload videos as and when I feel like cleaning the shelves. I'm gonna be cleaning this one as well. Prehistoric animals. These are prehistoric marine reptiles. I need to clean them regularly. So every time I clean them, you guys will get a video. So make sure you turn on the bell notification. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Okay guys, so just want to show you, like, you know, the results of my reorganization. I wouldn't say reorganization. I basically just took every single figure out, cleaned this shelf because it's a little bit dusty. Yeah, surprisingly, it was just a little bit dusty because I think this is quite well protected. And I basically just rearranged them, cleaned the figures, and you can see they are neater. So what I intend to tell you guys is that, yeah, do clean your figures regularly, at least like once every 6 months, I feel. Okay, those which are like well protected in cabinets and glass shelves, you don't have to clean them so often. Maybe once a month will be cool if you have time, but at least once every 6 months. And after reorganizing them, after cleaning them, you actually feel a lot more. I mean, for me, I feel a lot happier because I love organizing things. And this shelf, I need to clean them definitely. I haven't touched them for like close to at least 1 year. So you can see a little bit of dust right over here. So yeah, probably this weekend, not exactly sure. So you can see this is basically Monster Island room. It's pretty neat, I would say. Yeah, it's actually like there's a lot of things, but they are actually all very, very nicely arranged. Cause yeah, this collection is actually huge part of me. And this is basically the Godzilla. I clean this quite regularly. I made a Godzilla video a couple of weeks back, so this entire row has been cleaned up, and you can see I've optimized the space, so it's right now so much better. And this is the Imagine Next one, which I've cleaned about a month ago, so it's pretty clean at the moment. And this part is basically my Masters of Universe figures. I'll probably clean them sometime. Yeah, pretty cool. I had fun, and thanks for watching this. Goodbye. I'll see you guys in the next one.